Hi, I'm Captain Shelley Morton.
And I'm Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today we're going to do a full performance evaluation and sea trial on the all-new BENETEAU Gran Turismo 45. We'll start at the helm that's populated by a 16-inch Garmin display that's making up the Volvo Penta glass dash. That eliminates all of the gauges that would be otherwise here. BENETEAU's ship control is taking place on this screen. This will allow us to control all of the electrical features on the boat, including the stereo controls. And because it is a Volvo Penta glass dash, we also have the engine display. Electrical switches are to both sides, as are additional engine control displays. Bow thruster control is over to the right-hand side. Sub panel to the right gives us the digital engine controls, the Lemco trim tabs, and the IPS joystick. Spot for the cell phone that includes an inductive charger and connectivity. Beverage holders, and then air conditioning vents are behind that, as well as in the vent, and those are connected to the 24,000 BTU air conditioning system. The engine room is accessed from either a hatch to the port side or a big hatch inside the tender garage. Twin Volvo Penta IPS 600s at 440 horsepower each. Pods are directly connected to the engines just behind. There's easy access all the way around the engines.
7.5 kW generator.
Fuel tanks are to each side. Hot water heater is just over to the left-hand side, and notice all of the hose clamps have guards on them. 17 inches from the window to the rail. Rail topping out at 24 inches. Right at midships, 10-inch cleat, and there's chafing gear to the outside.
Steve, check out the height of the tow rails. Gives you an added sense of security. I also like how the railings angle out. Gives you more space.
I agree. Let's take a look at the ground tackle.
Starts with a Lumar windlass and a Delta plow anchor.
Yeah, there's a chain protector right there, a remote control, and it's got a chain and rope rode. Let's get underway and get some test numbers.
The Gran Turismo GT45 has a length overall of 48 feet 6 inches, a beam of 13 feet 9 inches, and a draft of 3 feet 9 inches. With an empty weight of 24,782 pounds, 50% fuel, and 3 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 26,101 pounds.
Really good handling coming off the dock. It was really responsive to the joystick and the bow thrusters.
With a pair of twin 440 horsepower IPS 600 pod drive engines spun up to 3640 RPM, our speed topped out at 37 miles per hour. Best cruise came in at 3200 RPM and 29.8 miles per hour. It was at that speed that the 33.9 gallon per hour fuel burn translated into 0.9 miles per gallon and a range of 189 statute miles, all while still holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 238 gallon total fuel capacity. In acceleration tests, we reached planing speed in an average 8.8 seconds and should hold plane right on down to 12.9 miles per hour. Continuing to accelerate, we hit 20 miles per hour in 6.7 seconds and 30 in 13 seconds.
So 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, about 2-foot chop. Handles really nicely in the beam C, and if I'm going head into them, I want to be about 25, 27 miles an hour. That's where she seems to have her sweet spot, where she's going through the waves instead of opposing them. Any faster than that, then there's a bit of a hull slap, so you want to pull it back. Following C, really sweet. Then you can add the power, let her surf right down those waves, no sign of stuffing the bow whatsoever. Beam C is where she really feels at home. Goes right along the waves and no sign of rolling at all, just a really comfortable ride. She's an IPS boat, so the turns are going to be wide if you're going to take it at speed. If you want to make those turns a little bit tighter, then you got to pull the speed back a little bit, give those pods a little bit more room to throw, and then you can tighten up those turns. But as long as you're at speed, the pods just don't have the throw to make those turns tight. That's typical of any IPS boat. But this is an air step hull, so you're going to find nice handling characteristics on this boat. So that's our full sea trial and performance evaluation of the all-new Gran Turismo 45.
For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Shelley Morton.
And I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.